So let's talk about the Warhammer 40k galaxy. It's a universe that has gotten really, really good at one thing: killing. It's an entire empire built on faith, fire, and a war that just never, ever ends. But what happens when a brand new predator shows up? One that doesn't care about gods or empires. One that only follows the simple, brutal rules of evolution.
Yeah, that line pretty much says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures what this place is all about. We're talking about a galaxy that's basically stuck in a rut, decaying, where humanity is just trying to hold on against, well, everyone. Demons, aliens, even itself. You're not trying to win here. You're just trying to survive till tomorrow.
So what happens when you drop something completely new into this perfect storm of violence? A biological singularity, a virus that learns, that adapts, and, consumes everything in its path. Well, let's find out. Okay, so picture this. Our story kicks off in the absolute pits of the galaxy, an underhive, a hellscape of rust, pollution, and desperation, when Alex Mercer just appears. A local gang leader, a guy named Vex, sees him as an easy target. And that is the last mistake Vex will ever make. In just seconds, Mercer consumes him, absorbing not just his body, but his language, his memories, everything. And this right here, this is what makes Mercer so terrifying. It's his whole process. He's not just some mindless monster. He is a walking, talking, intelligence-gathering engine. Every single kill is an instant data download, a new piece of the puzzle. This is how he's going to go from a confused survivor to a real player on the galactic stage. Now, you can't just go around eating people in the Imperium without someone noticing. Pretty soon he runs into the Adeptus Arbitus, the iron fist of Imperial law. And these guys aren't your friendly neighborhood cops. They are judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one. But to Mercer, they're just the next upgrade. And this, right here, is a total game changer. After he's done with the Arbites, Mercer isn't fighting blind anymore. He learns about the big dogs, the Space Marines, the Inquisition. He learns their tactics, their weapons, and most importantly, he confirms their one fundamental weakness. Under all that armor and faith, they're all just meat. They're all biological. Well, all that carnage puts him on the radar of someone way, way higher up the food chain, Inquisitor Helia Corvain. Now, she's not some brute with a big gun. She's a master strategist. And when she sees Mercer, she doesn't see a monster. She sees a weapon, a very, very useful weapon. So when they finally meet, it's not the showdown you might expect. It's a negotiation, a battle of wits between two apex predators. Mercer thinks he can just consume her, take her power and knowledge like he has with everyone else. Oh, he is about to get a serious reality check. Corvain just lays her cards on the table. She's got the stick and she's got the carrot. The threats? Oh yeah. Orbital bombardment, a psychic killing null maiden standing right there, and the lovely promise of, quote, aggressive domestication. But she also offers him the one thing he desperately needs: knowledge. A deal, a temporary alliance, in exchange for his services. And this is the kicker. This is her trump card. She's got a dead man switch. If he makes a move on her, this whole chunk of the city just turns into a crater. It's checkmate. It's the Inquisition's ruthless pragmatism in a nutshell. And you know what? Mercer gets it. He respects it. He's been outplayed. And for the first time, he agrees to a leash. For now, anyway. So, Corvain immediately puts her new weapon to the test. First assignment? Go infiltrate a chaos cult. She's pitting his unique biology against the soul-shredding corruption of the warp itself. The cult's got this little initiation ritual. Drink from a chalice that's just brimming with pure chaos juice. For anyone else, that's game over. A horrible death or an even more horrible transformation. But Mercer? He just drinks it. And inside him, a war erupts. His virus doesn't just fight off the corruption, it digests it. He literally metabolizes demonic energy. And that little feat, that gets the attention of a chaos god. His next meal is, believe it or not, even more important. He consumes a single, tiny Tyranid Ripper, and in that instant, a psychic flicker travels across the entire galaxy. The hive mind, this single consciousness that controls trillions of creatures, it pauses. It just detected something wrong, an anomaly. And now, the real hunt has begun. But before the main Tyranid fleet shows up, the Imperium's most elite alien hunters find him first. The Death Watch.
We're talking about the best of the best, veteran killers armed with the deadliest gear in the galaxy. This is going to be Mercer's biggest physical test yet. The fight goes down in these roaring industrial foundries, and the Death Watch, they are just a storm of synchronized, precise violence. For the very first time, Mercer is actually overwhelmed. Forced on the defensive, he has to retreat. But for Mercer, retreat just means it's time to adapt. So, mid-fight, he activates those Tyranid genes he just got, and bam, he's covered in bioarmor. A plasma blast vaporizes his entire torso. He regenerates it in 5 seconds. He manages to consume one of the Space Marines and instantly gains over 100 years of elite combat experience. The Death Watch, the Imperium's finest, are forced to fall back. They realize they are completely outmatched. Mercer finds a place to lay low on the Forge world of Metallica, but it's too late. His warning to the Imperium was real. A Tyranid vanguard swarm, billions strong, and literally designed by the hive mind to counter him, arrives in the system. So here's the problem. How does one guy, even a guy like Mercer, fight a living tidal wave of claws and teeth? He can't consume them all, he can't outfight them, so what's the play? He realizes the swarm's greatest strength, its perfect hive mind coordination, is also its greatest weakness. Using all the knowledge he's absorbed, Mercer basically becomes a ghost in their machine. He hacks the hive mind's network, becoming a rogue synapse creature. He starts broadcasting false commands, turning their perfect unity into total chaos. He doesn't fight the swarm, he makes the swarm fight itself. So let's just take a step back and look at what's happened here. In what has been a pretty short amount of time, Mercer has gone from being this lost anomaly to a major power player. He is feared, he is studied, and he is wanted by some of the most powerful factions in the entire galaxy. He's not just surviving anymore. Oh no, he's thriving. I mean, just look at the resume, right? He's beaten the best warriors the Imperium has. He literally ate a Chaos God's gift and just walked it off. He outsmarted the galaxy's ultimate biological supercomputer and then topped it all off by taking out an entire hive ship all by himself.
So, what's next? Well, his whole purpose has evolved. It's not about survival anymore. Now, it's personal. He's on a mission to hunt the Tyranids, to consume them, and to become powerful enough to challenge the hive mind on his own terms.
And that leaves us with one hell of a question, doesn't it? The hunt has officially become a two-way street. We have Mercer, a singular evolving will, versus a collective hunger that has devoured countless worlds. Can he actually win? Or is he just destined to become another meal for the very thing he's fighting? The only thing we know for sure is that the evolution isn't stopping anytime soon.